So this is what's going on today. My honey is removing the cabinet above our fridge. This is the little space that our fridge is in. So we're kind of doing a little bit of renovation because we are being gifted a fridge. Yay! And my poor husband, he's already sweating. Like, he just went outside for 2 seconds and he's drenched. So I'm gonna help him get this cabinet off the wall, and then we're gonna have to do a little renovation because that wall is a little too thick, and it's easier to move the wall or to cut into the wall than it is to cut into this. And then we'd have to move those two, and it's just, we need to go that direction. So show you what that looks like whenever we get there. Well, we were going to try and repurpose it, but it was literally glued to the wall. So, as you can see, we had some lovely little wallpaper behind that. So, I think our current fridge, you guys, is so tiny. And I'm so thankful right now that we're going to get a taller, wider fridge. Our new one is going to be about 70 inches. And this one only goes 62. to 62. So I'm excited. And then unfortunately we have to cut into this wall, but this is where the trailer goes together. So you have this extra thick wall, and then you have this wall. So you have, these are the two sides that come together. This is our gap. So we're going to cut into this piece here, as far as we can, just to get the fridge in there, because I would much rather cut into this side of the wall than try and mess with that side of the cabinet. Right now, even though we are planning on renovating eventually, we can't afford to do that right now. So it's a mess in here. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Yay!
Too bad we don't have this wallpaper still.
No. That wallpaper can. So we're cutting into the wall. Gotta move around the fridge. And we already have this panel piece taken off, and the bottom is already open. So I'm excited. Yeah, so this is happening. I've got 2 different kinds of veggie burgers. My husband has his veggie burgers with some chow cheese on both, some french fries, and then I have all my little condiments. I have ranch, I have just mayo mixed with a ton of pepper and a little bit of salt. I love pepper in mayo. And then I have spicy ketchup. He has regular ketchup. And we're gonna watch Thor, since we didn't last night. Boo. What's up, guys? I got a little bit longer on my mask. Hubby and I just did masks because what else are you supposed to do on a Sunday night? Waiting for the laundry to be done. I know it seems kind of like weird to like cut into the wall instead of like trying to like move the cabinets over. But the wall is like, it's where the two halves of the trailer like meet. So like that one is kind of like, you could cut into it. And so we did. So what we're eventually going to do is we're going to thin the wall down on that side anyway, and make that side wider anyway. So it kind of works out. But for now, that was the easiest choice for us to do. Instead of cutting the cabinet out, we'd have to cut the 2 cabinets up top and the cabinet at the bottom and then move it over. And we only had we didn't have enough space on the other side to move it over. So we just went ahead and cut into the wall. So it kind of like doesn't make sense. Like, I'm going to renovate anyway, so why did I do that? This one's like 34. Our space was like 34 and a half, and we needed 36 minimum. And so now we have like almost 37 inches across, and then deep is fine, but then height, our fridge was like 60 something, and then we needed it to be like 70. So I think it's like 62 and we needed it to be 70, so we had to cut up as well. So yeah, eventually we're going to take out that bottom cabinet, take out the top cabinets and everything like that, because we have what's called I look so crazy. So we have like what's called Hudson's Building Supply. The company that owns all of those, like the Dirt Cheap and the Treasure Hunt and like the Building Supply, the main company that owns all that is the company my husband works for. So we get a discount at those places. So it's not a big discount, but every little penny helps. The fact that it's already a discount store that you can get like you know, stuff to do your like appliances and stuff to like redo your home with. You can build your entire house going to this place. And so we're going to be replacing all of the cabinets in the kitchen. We're going to replace it in the countertops. We're going to be doing things like we're going to upgrade the kitchen. So the house, when we bought it, like they did a lot of renovations, but they didn't do like the countertops and like the cabinets and all that kind of stuff. They're like really old and the material is not the best. But like there's just little things that we want to do to make it like our own. And kind of, this was like the beginning. It was very impromptu. It kind of just like fell in our laps, and we weren't going to say no because we definitely need a bigger fridge. You guys, our fridge is so tiny. It's like got 2 drawers at the bottom, 3 shelves, and then the freezer. And it's just like the top freezer part. Like it's so tiny. This one is a side-by-side. And when we pulled out the fridge, we found we have a water line so that we could actually hook it up to a fridge and have ice and water in our fridge. And this new fridge that we're getting, it has the ability to have ice and water in the door. So, I'm so excited about that, to have that again, because it's what we had at our old house. So I'm really excited to have that. This is actually good because in the future, if we decided we were going to go ahead and get a bigger fridge, you know, to put into that space, we're going to be ripping out that whole like side anyway. So I'm just excited. We're going to be painting the kitchen. We're going to be painting the trim. We're going to be painting the doors. So the doors are like this really ugly brown, like tan. Everything is neutral. Everything is totally neutral, like pastel neutral, like pastel yellow, pastel like green, pastel like browns. I mean, it's just not my aesthetic. But the walls are going to be painted gray. The like trim and all of like the molding is going to be black, and then our doors are going to be black, and our ceilings are going to be white. And then eventually I want to replace all the floors, because we had to, obviously when we ripped the house, you know, it's a double wide, so you have to rip the house apart. There, like the center line of the house is messed up on the flooring, just in the living room. So instead of just replacing that one spot, which it'll never be the same, like it's never going to be the same, instead of just replacing that one area, we're going to go ahead and get all new floors. So I don't know what we're going to do with that yet, but this house isn't going anywhere. We're not moving it. It will not be taken apart ever until like if we decide to sell it, which I don't see that happening. I love my home, and this is our home. I love our home. Like, we really love our home, and it's perfect for us. Like, we have our master bedroom, which is it's not too big, it's not too small. Our kitchen is nice sized. We have a nice sized living room. We have a beautiful fireplace, which I will be using this winter. We have a secondary bathroom, and then we each have an office, and it's just perfect for us. It really is. And then we have our front porch. We have our back porch. Well, we will have our back porch. It's sitting back there. It just needs to be attached to the house. But like, things are going to be, you know, happening, and we're going to be, you know, really living here, especially now that he's got this really good job. So he got his welcome email from his new boss, and we're just like over the moon excited, and hopefully everything will work out the way that he wants, well, that we want, really, because I mean, we can only go up from here. We can only hope to basically better ourselves from here. And you know, with the extra income, we'll be able to pay our bills, because the cost of living here is very, very low. So we'll be able to pay our bills. We'll be able to do the things that we want to do to the house. We'll be able to put our porch on, and we're going to have a covered porch, because during the day, that sun tries to kill you. And it beams down on our metal front door, which we're going to be replacing both doors, because I don't like these doors. We're going to be replacing the doors. We're going to be replacing windows. We've got a whole renovation planned for this house. Our first area, since we already kind of started in the kitchen, the first area is the kitchen. So we're going to slowly replace each piece. And when we get up enough money, we're going to do the whole side where the sink is and everything. Because I want a big, wide sink. I don't like split sinks. I want to have a garbage disposal, one that when it is like chewed up and stuff, it goes into, not into our septic, but it goes into like a compost. I don't know if they make those. I'm sure that they do. Sorry about this angle, guys. I'm just trying to live my best life. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, there's like, I want a new sink. I want to replace the window that is that comes out over our in our kitchen. I love having a kitchen window, but I want it to be like a little bay window so that I can put my plants. I have plants in the little windowsill that I got right now. I have like 3 things of ivy. You guys have seen it. But I want to have like plants, and I want to be able to have like a little bay window, and I can set my crystals out there, or in my little bay window I can have crystals in there. And you know, I want that for the kitchen. I want to brighten it up. I want to change the fixture in the kitchen. I want to change, actually there's 2 fixtures. I want to change them both. I want to change the cabinets. You know, there's a lot that I want to do. I want to definitely paint. We already know the paint that we want to do. The color is called elephant skin, and it is a really pretty, looks just like the color of an elephant, but it's a really pretty gray. And then I want all the doors black. I already said that. I want to change all of the fixtures, like I want all our ceiling fans to match. I want all of our doorknobs to match. I want to put an actual real door on our bedroom. Well, we have a door, but it doesn't have a doorknob. I'm rambling. Like I want to replace the curtains that I have in the living room. They're from our old house. Like, we only purchased, I think, 4 new curtains because we had 4 curtains. And so there's old red, like dark, deep burgundy curtains. There's 2 in the living room, 1 in the dining room, and 1 in my husband's office. I want to replace all of those with blackout curtains like we do, like these right here. I have 4 of those. I have 2 in my office and 2 in the bedroom. So I want to get 4 more of those, and then we'll be done with the windows. So yeah, there's a lot of little things that we just haven't like been able to do anything to the house because we haven't had the funds to do so. Come to find out, they were looking to fill an IT position. So what they were trying to do was try to fill an IT position internally before they put out like a job that they were looking for someone. They wanted to look in-house before they went elsewhere, and I'm really thankful that they did. So they actually sought him out and emailed his boss and said, hey, you know, there's somebody in your department that we're interested in. And it just snowballed from there, and thank goodness he had such a good boss and a good team of people. I'm just really excited for him. I am so over the moon for him. And you know, for us, because now we can not have to stress as much about what his next paycheck might or might not be, because he's not going to get the full hours, because it's just how it worked with the warehouse. You know, some days he would work, you know, some weeks he would work 30 to 40 hours or 37 to 40 hours, and some weeks he would make like 27 to 35 hours. I mean, it varied. And when you have such a low paying position, we just couldn't do it. But yeah, I mean, that just wasn't working out. And this will actually be full time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with travel. He's already got like things that his boss wants him to do. He's already got tasks. So I'm super excited. It comes with perks for him. And I just, you guys, I don't know how many times I can say this, but I am so excited for him. Really excited for, you know, what the future holds for us. And I can't wait to paint, you guys. I look around here and I'm like, I want to paint. I want to paint. I want to paint. Like, I love painting. I learned that at my old house. I just love to paint. I love to paint a wall and see it transform. I love to paint a room and see it transform into something else. I'm dying to paint. I'm dying to get rid of those yellow walls. We cannot escape from yellow walls. Our last house had horrible yellow walls. I mean, oh my goodness, it was bad. But anyway, guys, I've been rambling for like 18 minutes now, and I need to get this mask off my face. It's beyond the time when it needs to come off. Let me just, oh yeah. Oh. See, guys, I do have eyebrows. You just can't really see them unless I have my hair dark, which I love my hair dark. I missed it so much. Oh, my face feels so good. This was the Lotus mask from Sephora. Smells really good. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this now, and I don't know what I'm gonna work on. I think I'm gonna work on the kitchen, getting some stuff taken care of so that tomorrow when we get our new fridge, we'll have plenty of space. And what else am I gonna work on? I gotta finish the laundry. What else do I need to do? I don't know, but tomorrow is going to be a very busy day, and I cannot wait to show you our new fridge. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.